Let's say you got a notice in the mail, you got a court date coming up, and it's a pretrial conference. What the heck is that? I'm Josh Campson. I'm a criminal defense attorney with Miller, Turetsky, Rule, McLennan. I help people fight their criminal cases so they can put it behind them and move on with their lives. Today we're talking about pretrial conferences. What's a pretrial conference? Really depends on the county. Most counties, you go in and it's what we call a called list, a cattle call. There'll be 30, 50, 100 defendants in the room, and the judge is going to go through those cases and figure out what's going on with them. Are they going to stay on the pretrial list, which means either it's looking for a guilty plea or we're waiting on something, right? So you might stay on the pretrial list if you're waiting on a plea offer, you're waiting on discovery, you have pretrial motions that you're going to file, which means a suppression or something along those lines. You're going to stay on that pretrial list. Or is this a trial case? You've already exhausted any negotiations, you know it's not going to be a plea, all the pretrial motions are sorted out, you're then going to move to a trial list. Now a lot of times, like 90% of the time, if the case is going to be a plea, you've already gotten your plea offer, and when you go to the pretrial conference, most judges will have you plead guilty right then and there. Now in some counties, you have to schedule it separately. So Lancaster County, as an example, they don't have pretrial conferences, they just have the trial list, and you have to schedule a plea on your own. Northampton County, you go in, they call the entire list, and if it's going to be a plea that day, they'll do it, but they'll send you to another courtroom. Montgomery County, the opposite. Judge will take the plea right then and there. DA writes up the terms, gives it to the judge, good to go. You'll be out of there lickety split as long as you filled out the paperwork ahead of time. If you haven't filled out the paperwork yet, it takes a little bit longer, but either way, you can get everything resolved that day. So again, the pretrial conference is kind of a weeding out system for the court. Which cases need to go on the trial list, get a jury selected, go on with the process, which are we kind of waiting on, and what are we waiting on? And the judge uses it to kind of figure out, all right, attorneys, what's happening here? Do you need anything from the court? Does the Commonwealth need to provide anything? Does the defense need to do anything? And where are we? To kind of keep the cases moving along and keep things straight. So if you've gotten that notice, talk to your lawyer about it, or hire a lawyer, maybe me, maybe someone else. But look into it, make sure you go, because if you don't go to a pretrial conference, you're going to get a bench warrant. Again, I'm Josh Campson. I'm a criminal defense attorney here at Miller, Turetsky, Rule, McLennan. You know the routine. If you like this video, hit a subscribe, share it so other people know what's going on. Have a good day. Thanks.